Phonetics is discussion about the production, the transfer, and the perception of language sound. For example, the word fish has 4 letters, but in EPA present this as 3 letters where the sh stands for S and H sound. Phonetic divided into two, namely segmental sound and suprasegmental feature. In segmental sound, we have consonant, vowel, and diphthong. What is consonant? Consonant is phonological term referring to the way sound function of the language. For example, in English we have bilabial stop consonant p in the word pet. Next is vowel. Vowel is sound produced with a comparatively open configuration on voice track. For example, we have front vowel E in the word CD. And the next, diphthong. What is diphthong? Diphthong is dribbling vowel in the articulation, which there is continuous transition from one position to another. For example, we have diphthong oi in the word voice and oi. Suprasegmental features. Suprasegmental features or prosody are features above the segmental values such as place or manner of articulation. There are 4 types of suprasegmental features. First, syllable structure. For example, cat. Ki as onset, ia as nucleus, t as coda. Second, stress. Stress is divided into 2 types. First, main stress. Main stress given more pressure in a syllable. For example, about. Second, secondary stress. Secondary stress given less pressure in a syllable. For example, educate. Third, length. Length is time duration of sounds. For example, sit versus seat. Last, pitch. Pitch are consist 2 things. First, tone. Tone is produced because of pitch rhythm. For example, ma 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 ma. Second, intonation. Intonation is produced because of different pitches. For example, where do you live?
I would like to talk to you about the phonology. Phonology is the study of the patterns of sound in a language and across a language. For example, the vowel O as in go is phonetically speaking in oral sound. In the phonology, this sound is nasalized, that is, pick up the nasal feature when it is followed by a nasal such as In other words, in this sound system of English, the vowel becomes nasalized O. Phonemes. Phonemes are smallest distinctive units of a language. For example, t and d in the word tie and die. If change a phoneme in the word to another phoneme, it will change the meaning of the word. Phone. Phone is a particular relation of a phoneme. For example, f, ch, and p. And the last, allophone. Allophone are 1, 2, or more variants, the same phoneme of a language. For example, in the word faint, there is v, this is strong verb or aspiration.
Morphophonemic. Morphophonemic is the study of the replacement, omission, and addition of phonemes in the morphology of a language. Part of morphophonemics. Number 1. Assimilation is a particular kind of feature changing rule. Example, polite, impolite. Number 2. Dissimilation is a process by which our repetition of a sound is avoided by omitting or changing one of the sounds. Example, surprise, where the R sound for sir is omitted. This is due to the presence of the sounds R in the next syllable price. Number 3, insertion is phonological process in which a sound is added to a word. Example, to hamster become hamster. Number 4, deletion, often also called elision, is a process where a sound is deleted under certain circumstance. Example, tonight, for instance, tonight, but is tonight where the sequel has been deleted. Number 5, haplology, when a phoneme is repeated in a word, one of them, along with the sounds that surrounds it, may be omitted. Example, library, instead of as library. Number 6, metathesis, phonological process in which sounds with place in the phonemic structure of a word. For example, and mon become and no.